I found the best updated Fortnite settings for keyboard, and in this video I will completely be showing you the best settings that I used to hit Unreal and Battle Royale in only 3 days. And these settings will also give you insane builds, edits, and crazy aim. So let's get started with the settings. Alright, so mode is on full screen, resolution is 1920 by 1080, I have VSync off, and my frame rate limit is set to 240. My rendering mode's on performance for the best zero delay and the best FPS possible. Alright, so now for graphics, my brightness is at 150 because that's what I found looks the best, and I have colorblind mode off. Alright, now for graphics quality. My 3D resolution set at 100, but if your PC is not as good, you can turn that down. My view distance is epic, so I can see people from far away. And my textures and meshes are both on low. For advanced graphics, I have show FPS on and report performance stats off because that can give you some delay. These are my audio settings, so they're great for hearing people walking around you. Alright, next up for game, my region's on NA Central, but I just recommend using whatever server is closest to you. Language is on English, but just use whatever language you speak. Movement, I have toggle sprint on, auto open doors off, mantle activation is on hold jump, hurdle activation is on press jump. These are my combat settings, and I just recommend you copy those. Now for building, I recommend having reset building choice and turbo building on for the best edits and builds. And then for editing, have simple edit off, disable pre-edit on so you don't mess up your edits, and auto confirm edits on so your edits are extremely fast. Then just copy the rest of these settings for zero delay. Also make sure you have replay and energy saving off because those can give you a lot of delay. Alright, now for game UI. Reticle, I recommend you have that on unless you have a custom crosshair like me. And the rest of these y'all can just copy. Alright, now for mouse sensitivity. I recommend having all these invert mouse stuff turned off. My X and Y axis are both at 7.6 and my targeting and scope sensitivity are both at 21.8. For building and editing sensitivity, I recommend having those at 100, and first person mode also recommend at 100. Alright, now zoom scaling, I recommend standard, and y'all can just copy the rest of these. Alright, so next up is my keybinds. So for crouch, I actually use the bottom mouse side button, and for sprint, I use my top mouse side button. And jump is space, and I use WASD to move. Alright, now for combat. For pickaxe, I use my scroll wheel down because it's just the quickest way to pull out your pickaxe. And these are my other settings. Alright, so now for building. For my wall, I use Z. For my floor, I use X. For my stairs, I use C. For my roof, I use V. For my trap, I use Y. Then place building is the same as most people. Repair and upgrade is H. Rotate buildings R. Change building material is right click. And now one of the most important parts in my opinion is your building edit. I personally use F because it's just the easiest one to press when you're in an intense fight. Alright, so if we go down a little bit, my reset buildings actually scroll wheel down, which I highly recommend. It's the best way to reset your edits. And the rest of these settings don't matter a ton, so I'm just going to speed it up and y'all can copy them. Next up is account and privacy, so y'all can just copy these. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. If y'all did enjoy, feel free to click on one of these two videos on screen. And don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below dog if you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.